What is cracking, YouTube family? Rocky Harder back with you today, and I decided to check out another classic rock and roll song, and this is once again Guns N' Roses, "Don't Cry." It was actually requested by someone who watched my Welcome to the Jungle music video, which I did a couple of days ago. It was for my debut Wednesday series, so if you want to check that out, then please do. Anyway, yeah, "Don't Cry" is by far one of I think in the top 5 Guns N' Roses songs, man. It's such a classic. It's a beautiful song. It's a ballad, of course, but it just captures you know, the feeling of loss, but also, you know, moving on from that loss. And it's, you know, it's a loss through, you know, just losing a loved one through just a breakup or death or suicide or anything like that, and kind of moving on from it. And it's, yeah, it's such a rock and roll song, and it's definitely going, I think, into the mind of Axl Rose, really, because, you know, we all know that he suffered from depression and things like that. So a very powerful song, and yeah, I'm gonna be checking out the music video and hoping that we can have a bit of a discussion here, and I want to know what you guys think. So let's go. That I mean, I don't know if you guys just saw what that was. That was literally life and death in one scene. It's brilliant. It is so brilliant. You've got the baby. It's zooming into the eyes, and then what happens in the eyes of the baby is a crow. A crow. A crow is a symbol of death. It's showing the beginning and the end in one shot. That's genius. Genius. Walking through the wilderness. Some people believe that once you die, especially from suicide, that you walk through this cold, barren wilderness for eternity, and that's what's depicted here.
Talk to me softly, there's something in your eyes. Don't hang your head in sorrow, and please don't cry. I know how you feel inside, I've been there before. Something's changing inside you, and don't you know?
It's also very easy to miss. A lot of people will look at that scene of him fighting with his girlfriend and think that it's just just a domestic fight, a romantic fight, and he's, you know, she's getting the gun away from him. So you think that he's trying to shoot her, but it's the other way around. She wants to get the gun away from him because he wants to commit suicide, and that's, you know, showing him having a picnic with this girl in the cemetery, and then these cars pull up, the motorcade pulls up, and she's in one of the cars. So you can see how that's actually a suicide. You know, that wasn't a fight. That was her trying to get the gun away from him because he was trying to kill himself. Of course, that whole drowning scene, you know, could be a reference to, you know, just drowning, feeling overwhelmed with life or love or being in a relationship, whatever it is. It's just that overwhelming feeling sometimes that you get, and feels like you're drowning, feels like you can't breathe.
Tell me goodbye. Don't you take it so hard now, and please don't take it so bad. I'll still be thinking of you.
You know, you can really see Axl's ambition coming through here. You know, when you look at the Appetite for Destruction era, it was very raw rock and roll, sort of like, you know, the music videos also, your small stage shows, very, you know, just the that raw rock and roll feeling that you got from those videos and that vibe. And here, you know, the Use Your Illusion started to get very elaborate. You could see Axl just wanted to be the biggest, you know, and that's always been his thing. He's always been over the top, and that really sort of shows through in this video where he's you know, you got the helicopters. It almost looks like this crazy action movie. You know, you're just waiting for like Sylvester Stallone to show up and start shooting up the place. It's just so big and grand, and that was Axl's vision for the band. I also love this scene so much because, of course, it can be misinterpreted, but, you know, it can be interpreted any way. But, you know, the way that I see it, Slash is driving his car. He's, you know, he's smoking, and he's got his girlfriend, his partner going crazy, and he ends up driving off the hill. But the way I've always seen it is that the girl is not really a girl. It's a reference to a relationship, a dangerous relationship, an unhealthy relationship that you have with something, namely alcohol, drugs. And we all know Slash had a very unhealthy relationship with both. And that could, the crazy girl in the car is that crazy relationship that he has with the substance. That's just how I always interpreted it, you know. Man, I'm getting shivers, man. So where is Izzy? I forgot to to mention that in the beginning of the video. There's that sign they're holding. It says, "Where's Izzy?" And of course, he's not around. He's not in this elaborate show anymore. What a shame. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in this video. I can rewatch it a million times. There's always something new. One of the greatest rock and roll songs ever written, and such a good music video that, like I said, just captures life and death in such a way. It captures loss. It captures letting go of things, and, you know, moving on with life. Guns N' Roses, once again. Just such an epic band, and, you know, such a shame that things had to end for them at that stage, because I think they could have, man, they would have taken the world. They just would have taken over the world with their music. They really were one in a million. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think you know, how far off do you think I am with some of the things that I mentioned, some of my interpretations? I'm sure that I've missed quite a, as it says here, there's a lot going on. There's so much in this video that we can pick out. So, but yeah, let me know your thoughts, man. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.